Previously on Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
He needed to dispose of a body and needed an alibi.
And as I walked, I felt something flapping.
3 kids in.
Look, I want this podcast to be still palatable.
Sorry.
For everybody.
You might have
Three
thought you've
massive
nicked a
babies.
Brillo pad or something.
What we're trying to do is the Friday show, right? So ignore the fact that it's a podcast. I've just forgotten how to do it all.
I did my painting and I went back and she said, that was quick. And I said, yeah, that's because I've just written...
James!
Big John at breakfast is making Fridays great again, and that is not fake news.
Action.
I've had a lovely packet of crisps.
I don't know
John,
who,
what flavour were they? Wait, what
Salted.
flavour? You can't see that. Oh, okay.
I don't know
Fine.
who would start a packet of crisps knowing that someone was arriving within 3 minutes.
Right. As I'm opening the door to James, I was thinking to myself, I'm halfway through a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
What would he do? And I was thinking, he'd put them away.
I would, yes, yeah.
But it's just you.
And I'd swallow before I opened the door.
Lisa, would you open the door, your front door, whilst eating?
No, I'm sorry. That is so inappropriate. Also,
Is it?
You've got stuff all over your... Yes, you've got salt all over your fingers and stuff. Oh, James, he's such a dirty boy, isn't he?
Is it really a thing?
Well, I just thought it was curious because I like to enjoy a packet of crisps. For me, it's a treat. And we'll put them in a bowl at home and have and share them because they are calories. To just functionally do it, walking around and opening the door to someone that you've not seen.
I just wanted some carbs, some energy to get through this hell.
Right, okay.
I'd eat an apple, though. I'd stick that in your mouth, don't worry.
You're all right with apples, are you, with opening the door? Okay. Let's begin.
It's Big John, Liesl and James. Start the weekend with fun and games. Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
Jingles! I keep getting a huge urge to read the weather forecast, say the 8:30 ticket minute game is on the way, and here's another Ed Sheeran song again.
Yeah.
But we're back. It's Big John, it's Liesl, it's James, all back together, making Fridays great again. But are we?
Can I just ask a question before we answer that one? Are we saying good morning or are we saying hi? Because it depends when people want to listen to this, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think people are listening to this at all times of the
Right.
day and night. So let's,
Okay.
Yeah.
whatever.
No, I don't think we're improving anyone's lives, but I'll just say hi. Hello.
But we are making Fridays great again, aren't we? Fridays were great. Do you remember when Fridays were great? Remember that? Do you? Right, huge response to our return show last week, and a little bit overwhelming with all the comments. So let's just pipe down. We never got so many comments and people reaching out to us when we were on the radio. And so, obviously, I can't cope.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit weird.
Yeah, no, it's so true. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like when Princess Diana died, everyone really liked her. It's the same thing. Once we went, and
Exactly
everyone realised
that.
how much they like. We're exactly the same as Princess.
Are we saying she came back? I missed that.
She no, did you not get a podcast?
Was she back?
3 months later, she did a podcast. The problem with the podcast, the Diana podcast 3 months later, was it was really, really echoey. And I couldn't hear it.
Let's not do this.
No. Shall we do formal introductions?
Introductions.
Should we do introductions? I've got a jingle for that. First, the big return of the chaotic mum, Liesl, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our producer, the
Hello.
original overthinker. It's James.
Good morning, good afternoon.
And rating 4.4 according to Uber. I'm Big John. And I'll take 4.4. The official start to the weekend is the now 25-year-old Gospel Friday song, and that is coming up in this podcast. Sorry, the dog's trying to get on my knee.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on mine. I've turned her down.
Come on then, up. There she is.
I'm so sorry. I called your dog Willow when I first saw her.
Yeah,
that was your dead dog,
That's our
wasn't
dead
it?
dog.
I'm so sorry.
There's been 2 massive deaths inside the first 2 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Luna, by the way. That's John's
This is
cat.
Luna, my current dog.
Oh, John,
So-
do you prefer Luna to the other one? Be honest. Or is it the same?
well,
do you know what I mean? Because when you get a child, you just prefer.
Yeah, Luna's on my knee at the moment, so I don't know if I can be honest with you. I think I preferred the other one.
You see, if you'd stuck with the name, you could have kept the same collar.
There is that, but
Oh,
we chose
James
not to.
always saving money.
This dog, right, really stinks. Can I just put it down? Cheers. Lovely Luna. Lovely.
Put it. She's a she.
Right, shall we do the show then? So what is coming up on this show today? Liesl, have you got some drama?
Well, you know how people like to post their holiday countdown on the internet because I think we're all going to be really excited about them going to Benidorm or Thomas Cook.
Whenever
Yeah.
I see one of those things on socials, I think of you because I know it triggers you.
Oh, it does. Well, weirdly, I do the opposite of that. I call it the holiday meltdown because I dread going away with my children. It's awful. No.
Imagine
listen.
how they feel about it.
But you're taking your work away with you, James, as my dad used to say. You're
Your
better off
work.
at home with kids. But it's true, it's work. But anyway, you know what I mean. But we went to France for our holiday for 10 days. And actually, James, we went to your very favourite place.
My
You know what I'm
favourite
gonna
place.
say, don't
My
you?
favourite place isn't in France.
What? You always talk about this. Or did you go to the one in America?
Oh, I see. I think I know where you're going with that one.
Say it in that voice that you do.
Well, we were once when we did. Do you remember they did that show you had for a while, John?
That show I used to have on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave away prizes, and one of them, I think, was a trip to Disney.
Disney.
Because that's the one
Yeah.
thing. That's the one theme park you can get excited about because it's Disney.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that place owes me £1,000. All right, and I'll leave it at that.
It owes you £1,000.
Which I think is, oh God, do it with me, James. Is it 500? It'll be around £500. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard half of 1,000. It's far easier to say 500, isn't it?
So why does Disney owe Liesl £1,000? Also coming up, why this Sunday, if you're having an affair, you might get caught out.
Blimey.
Oh,
This is a cautionary warning to anyone who's having the other to tread carefully. Is having the other a phrase for?
It can be from now
Can it?
on. I think it's a bit like rats. You know, there's always one quite close to you. There's always someone very
having
close
an
to you
affair.
having an affair.
Oh, the statistics are
Yeah.
1 in 3
Oh, blimey.
is having an affair.
We're looking at one another now.
Liesl.
you know all that Coldplay like stuff that went off and that couple got caught. You
Yeah.
know Dom Jolly, that guy that did Trigger Happy TV. He
Yes.
was talking about this recently, and he said the main reason why people didn't want to be filmed after he asked permission was because the majority of people were having affairs in public places. It wasn't because they didn't want to go on TV. It's because there was someone they shouldn't have been.
It's 1 in
That's how
3.
common they
it's
are.
not the majority. It's a third of us are
a
having
minority,
affairs.
but still a lot.
Listen. You might get caught out on Sunday if you're having an affair. You might think you've got all bases covered, but on Sunday, things might go west, and that's on the way. First, what are they trying to sing here? What are these words? What's that?
Is it French, Lisa?
As we get you in the mood for the official Friday song, which is going to climax this podcast, this show today, we've got our own little gospel singers. They are sort of sellotaping the show together. And then we're going to have our individual updates. We've got messages from the website and we've got all sorts. But first, it starts with, do you feel safe now? And producer James.
Is this the copyright issue again? We can get away with
I can
the
play
only song.
This is James's singing song. If you heard it last week, you'll know about this. And anyone who listened to the show back in the day will know about this. I don't think we need to mention it. We just play it, and
Okay.
then it introduces you beautifully. Go on,
All right,
carry
okay.
on.
Oh, you want me to talk now?
Yeah, what's your
Okay.
thing?
I've got a question. It's not just for you two, it's for anyone else that's bothered to listen to this, and thank you for this, and sorry.
Okay.
At what age do you lose your width swimming privileges?
At what age do you lose your width swimming privileges?
I'll tell you why I'm saying that. I've been on holiday to Majorca, and I saw a fully grown man in his 50s absolutely committed to doing widths in a family pool.
Right.
That's not man behaviour. That is just not man behaviour.
Why wasn't he doing lengths?
You see, we're on the same page.
So, but he chose to do widths. What's the problem? Was it getting in the way?
Because it's in the way. You either commit to lengths, in which case, as you said, it should be lengths. You'd go stage left or stage right. You'd take you just one of the extreme,
Yeah.
and you just do what you're doing, and people know that.
Yeah.
And there's other people. You can bob. Anyone can bob, because bobbing is it's kind of like I'm just waiting for a margarita, or I'm just on holiday, I'm bobbing.
Yeah. That's what I'd do in a pool.
Children, they can do widths. A grown man doing widths. Interrupting everyone. An old woman had to sort of do a pincer crab movement to get past him to reach the steps.
Okay.
Lilos were turning around because of his movement. Left to right, across widths. He was in his 50s.
So was he full on concentrating?
Yeah.
He was determined,
Yeah.
and people getting out of his way.
Yeah, they had to.
In a family pool
Yeah.
on holiday.
Widths.
And so this is in a hotel resort sort of situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a lovely hotel we stayed at. Yeah, and it was people around. There was a bar. There was everything. There was people having a lovely time.
This man,
Yeah.
in his 50s, it was you, wasn't it? No, it wasn't you.
No. So what is the age?
Hang on. What do you look like? Because the thing is, if he had man boobs...
What's
'cause if
wrong
it
with
was
my
someone-
man boobs? What the hell? Where are you going with
You
this?
know John swims in a T-shirt. John showers in a T-shirt. His daughters have never seen his nipples.
My wife hasn't.
The thing is, I've got to tread carefully here because my sister teaches adults to swim. And I absolutely love that. That when you get to... there's something really sweet about an adult that can't swim. And I don't mean that patronisingly. And I love the fact that they're trying as an
Yeah.
adult to go and swim. There's something amazing about that. And my
Yes.
sister does it out of love. She loves it. So I don't know if I can comment here because I feel bad if I'm mean.
You don't have to be mean about it. It's just whether or not James is all about rules.
I
If
need
you've
rules.
never heard this show before, he needs rules. And for some reason, he's watched this man whilst on holiday when you should be just talking to your wife and having a nice time. And you found something in your paradise to get angry about. Well done, you.
Okay, I'm going to raise you. I'm going to raise this now. You're all going to be Team James. I promise you. I promise you. So I'm there chatting to Nikki, my wife, and we do that thing. Do you ever cuddle in the pool and she puts her legs around me and we spin round a little bit? It's just lovely. We're just dipping down your shoulders.
Romantic. James, that's heavy petting in Spain or France. That's
They
what call it.
don't
You're
worry
not allowed
about
to do
bombing
that.
and all that. They're fine with all that. So we're spinning around, and I see this guy right behind us doing his widths. You ready?
Yeah.
Goggles underwater.
I love this guy.
That is creepy. He's inches away from my wife in a bikini.
Oh, I see.
With goggles on,
I see.
doing widths.
Okay, he's checking Nikki's out, right?
Well,
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
no
God.
excuse for it. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah, no, I forget men do that because since
Men
I've come
don't
off the
do
show-
that.
Well, when I've done lengths before, someone's a bit too close to my backside. I think I better not wee here because he'll see it come out. Do you know what I mean?
There it is. There it is.
No, they
And that's
do.
us done now. So have a lovely week. Thank you so much. No time for the Friday song. We're done, and thanks for listening, and well done.
I'm going to say age 9, by the way. That's when they end.
Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
You can't do widths if you're over the age of 9.
Yeah, and you can't eat candy floss over the age of 9 either. Unless it's a funeral
No,
or
he's
some
right.
special
I
occasion.
just want to do a quick thing with ChatGPT now, if that's all right.
Oh, okay.
ChatGPT, can you knock up a quick song that is very cheesy and encourages our listeners to get it out there that we're back, because we don't want to be South Yorkshire's biggest secret, which it seems, looking at the downloads, we are. Please, ChatGPT, can you make this song with American accents? I want a man and a woman singing, and I want you to mention our new website, bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. But I want you to end this song quite suddenly. I always leave them wanting more. All right, ChatGPT, so if you could just do that now, please.
Thinking.
Apparently they're but very busy. Lots of creative people are creating at the moment. So. Oh, something's here now.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
We're back in the game.
Yep.
Share the podcast. Spread the flame.
The flame.
Get involved and help us grow. With johnatbreakfast.co.uk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was what you asked for.
It did end quite abruptly, didn't it?
Not always good, is it, ChatGPT?
It was catchy. I quite liked it. Right, so on the website you can contact us, and we have been getting lots of messages through. Shall I go through some of the messages since
Yes.
we started?
Oh, yeah.
This is the second in this season of Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Season of 2.
And let's see. Let's see how far we go. The website's bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. Siobhan says, why are you only on once a week? We're getting a lot of people asking that question. Why are we only on once a week? We need to make one a success first. And we need help getting it off the ground, as I say, looking at the downloads. So, if you could help your mates, tell them how to hear it.
My dad was able to make it work. I told him, I said, the podcast went out the other day. He went, I listened to it. It's brilliant.
Hang on, Roger's not listening to this, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I was impressed.
People have been really lovely, but people around me have said, listen to your podcast. Don't listen to...
Well, I think I had to tell him, you just asked to play the latest episode of Big John at Breakfast Fridays, because he did say it was a bit short, and then he realised that they were were they promos or something?
Yeah.
That's the right compliment, because your dad used to love that Ken Dodd bloke on Radio 2, didn't he?
Ken who?
Hang on a minute.
I think she's talking about my mum, so that's a different person. Yeah.
Ken Bruce.
What I mean is, James's parents are educated and quite intelligent.
But clearly, for that reason, not that anyone listening to us aren't educated. No. That's not what we're saying. No. But we don't want our parents listening to this, all right? Especially after the word that you used. Did he mention that?
No, he didn't mention that. I have had some messages about that.
He didn't get all the way to
Every time it rains, someone messages me about that and says, Can you read it?
Yeah, you have to listen to the first podcast to understand that.
That's the fourth. The first.
Third. Yeah. 001.
Okay.
Janet and Mick say, really good to hear your voices again. To listen to your banter, it's like you've never been away. We are backing the show and bought you a coffee on the website.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to check it's okay and not breaking the rules, but we have chosen to listen to your podcast in small sections every morning in the kitchen, about 6 minutes a day. That is very wise.
I like that organisation.
Lisa says, we listen on a smart speaker, but you must make it clear for people to ask their Alexa to, or whatever it is, to play Big John at Breakfast Fridays. If they don't say Fridays, it starts playing the old radio station. Also, we notice tell it to play the podcast Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Brilliant.
And that'll enable it. Jules says, it's true, you are back to making Fridays great again. Why don't you sell red baseball caps like Trump does? Merchandise. Liesl, we need to talk about merch.
MFG.
Write that down. Merch.
I've always wanted to be a stylist. I didn't know it would come in this way, but
Red caps, making Fridays great again. That's us.
Yeah.
And we've also, by the way, we've also been getting voice notes as well. And thank you so much.
Hi guys, it's Janine. I'm so glad that you're back.
Hey, Big John, listen, it's about time you, James and Liesl showed up again.
Blimey.
I've even bought you a coffee on website, pal, just to keep you awake. So no excuses now. Get yourselves back Mondays and Friday. Come on.
Hi guys, it's Laura. I just wanted to say I'm so excited to have you guys back in my ears. My Fridays have not been the same since you've gone. Like sitting down for a cup of tea with old friends.
Like sitting down for a cup of tea with old friends.
Are they real messages or were they ChatGPT?
No. They were real. Do you remember Laura? I remember Laura. I'm
Yes.
sure we had Laura
Yeah,
on the
I
show.
guys, I do. She's a lawyer. I remember
Laura
that.
the lawyer, I remember.
Yes,
See,
exactly.
educated people can listen, but just don't be our parents. Here she is! The original Chaotic Mummy. She's back with 80% more chaos. Now with added more chaos. Are you still chaotic?
Oh God! For some reason, even worse. Even though I've had more sleep and more time on my hands, I don't understand.
You've been away. James went to Majorca. I went to France. You went to France. And
Francais.
And Liesl, I realised that Liesl wasn't too far away from me, and that we were both in France for a crossover of 2 days or something. And I messaged her. And I found a way of messaging her by going, oh my God, we can meet up. And then I found a way you can do a strike through the font, and then reposted it again under. We should meet it with just all crossed out. Pleased with that.
Oh God! When that message came through, I genuinely believed you, and then I laughed out loud.
Liesl, it's not you, right? It's
the kids.
It's not even the kids. It's just What you bring.
Yeah. No, you know my partner, Perfect Paul,
Yeah.
or Poor Paul.
Poor
as you'd say.
Paul. Yeah.
I think he would pretty much agree with you after this 10 days in France. Because do you remember me saying to you a while ago, we had a trip planned to Disneyland Paris and they'd never been before? I did. I mentioned it loads of times. And I was telling you lot I was dreading it. Because do you remember years ago I went for the opening week and I did a radio show then. It was awful.
I do
got
remember.
stuck there.
I do remember this story.
So I was like doing a countdown in my head to dread. But obviously the kids, of course, are really excited. So halfway through the trip, we had it planned and we had to drive like 3 hours to Le Paris. And when we arrived, do you like my French accent?
Le Paris.
Carry on with that.
It was a little cringe, if I'm honest. But
Yeah, my toes are curled at the minute. Don't worry, they'll come back.
Now, most people will know this, but I don't really like Paris. I find it a bit close. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's too close and it's too small.
Is it?
And
when you say close, do you mean like the heat of it?
the
Or
heat, the people too near me. I don't know what it is.
It's
I've
busy.
never liked it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've been going to Paris since like since like 3 years old.
since
so
day.
Since day.
I invented Paris.
I'm very well versed in Paris. What can I say? Anyway, so when we arrived in Paris at Disneyland, we're all very excited.
You know, Disneyland's
And-
not actually in Paris, don't you?
Oh, I don't know where it is. Paul just drove us for like 3 hours.
It's called
He said it
Disneyland
was
Paris.
near.
It's about 100. I'm guessing 100 kilometres from Paris.
It's not that far.
I'm
no,
gonna-
it's
far
not
because
100
people get
kilometres.
yeah,
We got the
people get a
train from
train in.
Paris there years ago.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Yeah, no.
Carry on. I'm going to
So-
Google it.
As we walked up this travelator and spotted the Disney pink parcel, oh my gosh, the kids' excitement levels were ridiculous.
What's a Disney pink parcel? I've never heard of that.
Castle, James.
Oh, I thought you said parcel.
Yeah.
So as you walk in, you can see it from a distance, which is like, the skyline, but you can see it. And they're
Yeah.
very, very excited. And
Yeah.
Penelope and Henry had their Disney, like, Mickey Mouse ears already on because they didn't want to buy them in there. So I said, no, just let's keep walking.
Good.
But honestly, they were jumping up and down.
He's
and
got 3
honestly-
ears on their head. Timu ones.
But they were very excited. It was a bit of an iconic moment. So I got my phone out and everything, started taking pictures. Then Paul said, we're going to be there soon, get the tickets out. I said, I've got this. I booked it,
Oh,
leave it
no.
at me.
No. I've got this.
Anyway, so as I was going through the tickets, I looked at the date and I said, whoa, is it the 22nd of August today? And he went, no, it's 21st.
Oh, mate.
Oh, God.
You know, we used to do a thing called Epic Fails on the show, and it
Yeah.
was always you've gone with the tickets, but it's the wrong day. And you should know this.
My stomach dropped. But when you think, oh my God, we're not going Disney. We're going to have to go see Eiffel Tower for the day and then stay in a B&B and then we'll have to come back. That was where I was already.
Right.
Yeah, but at least it was the day after. Your tickets were the day after, so you could just hang around.
Yeah, it could have been the other way around, and you've
I know,
missed
but
it.
as I said before, I don't like Paris and it's too close. So
Yeah.
that wasn't going to go down very well with me.
It's
okay?
47 kilometres away
okay.
from the
Oh, is that how far it is?
from Paris to Disneyland Paris. Carry on.
Right, good to get that detail.
Good, thank you. Enjoyed
Anyway,
that.
I turned around. I looked at Paul. He didn't need to say anything because he could tell by my face what had happened. And he just said to me, he said, don't say anything in front of the kids. And I went, no, I won't. And suddenly I turned to Penny and went, guys, just stop. No, get your ears off. We're in a crisis. We're in a crisis. I've read the email wrong. I've got the wrong day.
Get your ears off.
So, when you get into chaos, your way through it is to make it worse by sort of announcing it as drama, like somebody just flipping out. You're just not keeping it calm. Is
He
that
was standing there. She just stood there and went to me, Mummy, call Mickey and ask him if he can swap the tickets to today. Call Mickey, she said. Call the person in charge.
Mickey.
Poor Paul, who is very much has taken on a carer's role, if you will.
Yeah, definitely, we know that.
Yeah.
I just looked over and he reminded me of my dad when chaos was going off and he would just stand there staring in the distance, not saying anything. That's what my dad used to do when my mum was kicking off. He'd just stand there. So he's such a quiet man, despite everything happening.
He's zoned out.
Just thinking, when did all this start? I've made some terrible decisions.
Yeah,
when was the first one?
Yeah.
But my eldest Arthur looked at me and he knew what was going in my head because I had to stop short of saying to Paul, why don't you check the date of the tickets? Why don't you check? Why don't you check the email?
So
why would you leave it to me? I'm not responsible
Hang
at all.
on, you're going to gaslight Paul into taking responsibility for your mistake by having a go at him. This is one of those abusive relationships that you hear about, isn't it? Where you
And
turned it
John-
on him.
we're 3.5 years in. I thought, no, I don't want to ruin it yet. I'll save that for another year.
I don't want to ruin it yet.
3.5 years. Can we just give him a round of applause? I mean, that's
He really has aged. But can I just say, we queued up for a whole hour, and it was horrible not knowing if we were going to get in. I did call the Disney guys, and they told me flat right now, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, cool, well, that's it now. So we queued up, like you normally would to go in.
So I've been told no, but I'm still going to queue anyway.
So were you going to buy a day ticket and see if you could get in there and then, right?
Well, John, I got myself to the front of the queue very quickly, actually, because I had to tell him there was an absolute disaster happening and we needed to get to the front.
Is that what you were saying to people?
Well, in French, I found some words. But anyway, listen, we did get there quickly because I was explaining, because we're supposed to be there. We were already 2 hours late now. We're supposed to get there at 9 a.m.
Liesl, hold on just a sec. John, can I have a quick word with you?
I need another packet of crisps.
I think she had to throw about £500,000 at these tickets.
Oh, mate.
See, I was listening to what you said earlier, Liesl. I've put 2 and 2 together.
I'd forgotten.
Come up with quatre.
It feels like 3 years ago since we started today's podcast. I've aged. But you have ruined the story, James.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Everyone else was shouting it.
When we got to the front of the queue, he was a very nice man. But I did say to Paul, and he was about to speak, and he can't do French. I said, Paul, let me handle this. No, don't, not you. I said, parlez-vous anglais, etc. Moi de jour, because I think that's the day. Wrong. And I was doing this with my neck. Wrong. And then he said, I can speak English.
Liesl talks a lot with her neck.
Did he think you could talk English as well, Liesl?
Paul obviously had to take over. But yes, James is right. The end of the story is I had to pay another $545.99 to get that in the park. But I am going to get a refund. I think he said between 7 to 15 working business days.
Hang on. They're going to refund you the tickets for the following day. A full refund.
Full refund will come between 7 and 15 days. But I said to him, well, why is it 15 days? Why is it not 7 business days?
Oh,
why
God, I hate you so much. I'm sort of disappointed that it's all worked out.
I'm disappointed because I was at a very good negotiation stage getting Disneyland Paris to sponsor this podcast.
Yeah,
That's not going to happen.
I can't.
What's the moral of the story? Because I can't be trusted to read dates and numbers and emails.
Yes.
So actually, whose fault actually was it?
Can I tell you what's happened? You, Liesl, didn't want to go to Disneyland Paris. You've said this.
You did.
Before you left.
You did say that.
You were dreading it. You were dreading the whole thing. What's it called? Self-sabotage. You did it unconsciously.
I know. I manifested it. But you know what as well? When we got in the park, you know how expensive everything is. When I got in, I kept saying to them, put that down. I've spent £590. No one's having anything. Get out that gift shop. No merch for anyone.
It does ruin. It sort of puts a taste in your mouth when you're £500,000 down. Yeah. Oh, well, you've had a lovely time. So that's good. I'm really pleased.
Disney.
Hey, remember me from last week? Well, I'm back and I'm going to tell you something else that is like totally sexy. Sexy news. Did you know you can totally support the podcast by going on the official website bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk and buying the guys a coffee? Actually, this isn't new news, is it? But buying the guys a coffee would mean they could get coffees and a longer Ethernet cable, better Wi-Fi, and one Jaffa Cake McFlurry to share. And thank you, sexy person. It's at bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk.
Big John, Liesl and James. And if we include you too, there would be too many names.
Join in at home.
Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
See if you can work out the words.
Big John at breakfast.
Fridays.
Ooh, yeah.
Right. So, question. What is this?
That's awful.
Do you know? Yes.
God.
Do you know what this is?
No.
Is it like an alarm or something?
This Sunday. Stop it! This Sunday, the government has confirmed that the second nationwide test of the emergency alert system is happening. Sunday,
I love those.
September the 7th. Millions of people will receive I'm reading this. Millions of people will receive the text message at 3 p.m. on Sunday. It will be accompanied with a siren sound that you've just heard. It will vibrate your phone for roughly 10 seconds.
Oh, that's a lot.
This happened before, do you remember?
I didn't get it.
Is that because you've never paid any tax in your life? And your mum and dad didn't register your birth?
It could be that.
Under the radar. You never got the emergency alert
No, my wife
system.
didn't either.
Did you get it, Liesl?
I did get it, but like James, I do know a few people that complained that they didn't get it, which is a bit worrying because you imagine if it was for realsies and they didn't get it.
There are, it goes on, 87 million phones in the country.
Oh.
Now, I'm interested in this because there are 69.5 million people.
Oh, maths.
Now,
okay.
of the 69.5 million people that live in the country, take out all the children under, say, 10. No,
You mean
what
remove them
age?
from the equation?
Not take them out.
Don't take them out.
Remove those out of the number.
Yes.
I don't know. Kids at 5 have now got mobile phones, haven't they? I'm
Yes,
guessing.
we'll halve it then, do we?
Liesl's kids had mobile phones before she even gave birth to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean then 87 million phones in the country, 69.5 million population, that a lot of people have got secret burner phones?
About 30 million secret burner
Oh
phones.
my God!
Yeah.
My wife's got one. I found it. She said, "Oh, it's my work phone."
Oh, right.
Whatever, mate.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is there so many phones? People are burner phones, right? People are doubling up. Have you got a second phone, James?
No.
Liesl?
No, I haven't.
Secret
no.
phone?
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say if I had one. I would say no.
Has Paul, Perfect Paul, Liesl, your partner, has he got a secret phone?
He's got a work phone.
yeah.
Two phones.
Does he sometimes turn it sideways on to look at pictures on it?
It's a giveaway, that, isn't it? Learned that the hard way.
So you're saying that in Liesl's house on Sunday, her phone will make the noise, the 3 kids' phone will make the noise, and 2 or 3 other phones are going to
Paul's
make a
phones
noise.
are going to go off. And people who've got secret phones are going to get discovered they've got secret phones. Now, does the alarm go off if the phone is switched off?
Well, that's a word that we need to ask the government that because it needs to, doesn't it?
Do we need to ask the government?
Does anyone know the number for the government?
Does your other half track you? You know that, is it Find My Phone?
Find My, on an Apple it is. Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Does Nikki track you, James?
She doesn't really use it. I track her, but mostly I did it for the girls when they were younger. And now when they go away on holiday, I check that they've landed and stuff.
Do they know that you're still tracking them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they track you?
They can. I don't think they've turned it on. They don't care where the hell I am.
No.
Can I track you?
No, I don't want any of
James,
that. No,
please.
no, because we
Come on.
That's a different kind of sharing, isn't it?
No, come on.
Because then I can't lie to you about where I am.
Please?
No.
Liesl, can I track you, please?
No.
Do you track anybody?
I accidentally tracked Paul because I said to him the other day, why am I well, actually, it's not him. I'm tracking his Apple AirPods. I said, why do I keep getting notifications for your Apple AirPods? Untrack me. He goes, well, you can turn something off, but I can't turn it off. So I do know where he is, incidentally.
Can I just stop you there? My wife could be tracking my AirPods.
Yeah, you set it up, don't you, James? Know about this.
I'm going to be really rubbish at having affairs. Why are they making it so hard to have a fart?
Why are you wearing AirPods on an affair?
Right, are we ready? Ready for the big moment that everybody wants on this?
Yes.
The only reason that we exist and we do it on a Friday. Liesl, are you ready for this now?
Absolutely.
So for everyone who's been on bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk, the website, and bought us a coffee, this is officially for you. It includes Laura Berger and her son Tyler, and Catherine Sanders with Chloe and Alfie, Brycey, Rachel, Botty and Sharky, Bobby, Ruth and Sue, everyone at Perfect 10 Nails, Andy and Louisa at Townend Florists, our brilliant mate Carrie is always there for us, and Julie Walsh, it's Friday, nearly, Danielle R, Kate, Alison and Sue, it's Friday, Natalie and Maggie, Nicola and Michael and Sue and Rob from Gleedless.
It's Friday.
There it is.
Waiting's over because the weekend is here. It's Friday. I can almost taste that ice cold beer. It's Friday. The weekend's over and there's no more work to do. It's Friday. Hey, I'm sexy. There's 2 whole days for you. It's time. It's Friday. It's time to kick the weekend off.
And if you want the Friday song officially for you or for someone in your life, you can find the link at bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to it. Give it a like, leave a review. It all helps. And tell your mates, we don't actually want this to be South Yorkshire's biggest kept secret. Please get us out of this hole, this mess that we found ourselves in. Please, you can do this. Only you know that we're back, and we need everybody to know. Thanks for getting this far in the podcast. You're the good guys. Thank you for being there. Have a brilliant week.
Big John, Liesl and James. And if we include you too, that would be too many names. Big John.
We used to do the show for the radio station. Now we're doing it just for you. How was that?
I think we could all do better.
I was going to say, when I was on holiday, I really injured my cock. What is it called? You know your cock sticks?
Yeah.
At the bottom of your back. I went down a big red slide. I've taken a load of skin off my cock thingy. So it's like, I can't sit down or even lie. I can't even lie in bed.
Your cock sticks.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Don't Google that.
Why? Is that not what it's called?
Well, turn your images off.
What is difficult about this, and I think we should give her some respect, James, is that she has to poo standing up these days. So.
Is there any other way to poo, John?
Because of her cock sticks.
Coming soon to Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Oh, you want to talk to me now, do you? Well, I think about it. Get back to me.